What is up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. So this is going to be another new album review. For today's review I'm going to be reviewing the new album from the band Dakesis entitled Fractures. Dakesis are a Birmingham based progressive symphonic metal style band. The lineup consists of Gemma on lead vocals, Matt on rhythm and lead guitar, Amy on the bass, guitar and backing vocals, and Adam on the drums and backing vocals. This is their third album overall, and this is the follow-up to their previous album back in 2016. And after I listened to the album, I was really chuffed with this whole album. I was one of the people that managed to pre-order the album, so I had got the little slip of the album cover and a little message from Amy, the bass player, and of course with this album on CD and the t-shirt of the album cover art. First song is Eos. It's just mostly the sound of the waves, and the Celtic folky piece comes in. Very nice gentle acoustic feel to it to start the album, and it has a bit of a meditative mood, a bit of a fantasy sound. Then the two parts of End of Time parts 1 and 2 come in after Eos. End of Time part 1 just comes in right after the intro with the guitar licks to open the whole band, and this is a brilliant amount of riffs with the connection of the double bass drumming, tight picking with the dramatic vocals that were perfect, and of course with the chorus that just sounds great, and the backing vocals as well. It has a lot of multi-tracked guitar harmonies, and the key change was nailed on after the guitar solos. Just presents what's in store of what you would hear from the sounds and the presentation of the band. End of Time part 2, different key change to this one as it has some atmosphere to it. Tons of the tapping and sweep picking from the guitar work, and the dexterity was awesome, with lots of the notes that had been heard clearly. The instrumentation is so good that it pretty much sums up the musicianship of the entire band as a whole, and then completing itself with some more vocal harmonies on the vocals. It's another fantastic track. The next track, Overthrown, great music video as well. It's very catchy. It has a lot of memorable hooks to it, and the power of the music remains such a domination with the symphonic stuff and the keyboards that sound very good. That just grows the music bigger, and this is a favourite for me. It is a wonderful track with its energetic strength and soft sections with the vibrato and the harmony of the singing. That was totally sweet. To me, it is one of my favourite songs on the album. Kairos, this is another very good track. I love the introduction to this song with its punishing tone and the chugging guitar riffs and the drumming. The vocals were outstanding with tons of melody, and the keyboards were great to hear to build the heavy tension that was rising in the verses, and then switches to a chorus that is quite uplifting, and Gemma's vocals were absolutely beautiful on all of these songs. Her sustain, where she holds these long notes, they were just awesome as well. Consistent drumming that keeps the whole thing in place, and the solos interacting with each other from the guitars and the keyboards was a neat touch. Surrender Your Fears. I remember seeing the music video to this one before the album came out, and this is one of the darker tracks. It's deeper mood and heavy tone. Fantastic guitar lines, and the verses feel intense, and the chorus was very cool. Some more of its crushing atmospheric tone, plus the bridge section with the percussion was an awesome rhythmic addition. Brilliant instrumentation. Now the next track, Hold Forever. After the tracks on this whole album that I've listened to, absolutely my favourite. Non-stop grooviness, and the music was united with wicked riffs once again, and the musicianship is strong on this track. The incredible, stupendous hooks were addicting, and I love the melodic direction as much. It is my favourite song from the band so far, and it delivers attack and oomph from the striking orchestration, and the band were on full swing from the beginning to the very end. Legacy and Memory, this is the slower paced song where it was mostly the piano keyboard driven and Gemma's vocals were focusing on a lower register tone while the piano playing continues on, and I think that this is another very good song as it flows naturally, progresses with the ascending heaviness of the band that brings the song into a deeper form of territory. It's a very nice song to follow up Hold Forever. The last track, the title track, Fractures, this is for me the most progressive one, and it is more than 15 minutes in length. A lot going on from its multiple structures and pieces, and it has some experience of letting the music grow and dig into it deeply. It is a very good song to finish the album with a bang. The long electronic-ish introduction with the symphony in the background, building up the anticipation from the song's build-up. Once again, the musicianship is very great. The song grows in various ways, which makes it a big expansion of various guitar licks and more stunning drumming and vocals. And alongside the big sound of the band, gentle and lovely pieces as the song progresses on the electric guitars and the acoustic guitars. Once again, I really like it from start to finish, and especially with the vocals that follow up the atmosphere and the whole melody of these pieces on the song. Fractures by Dakesis is an absolutely amazing, fantastic record. If you love metal that involves some symphony stuff and a lot of these dramatic powerhouse of instrumentation, then I highly recommend Dakesis. With that being said, I'm going to give this album a very high 9 out of 10. And just like what I said on Fury's The Grand Prize, I will be providing links of the band's YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and the other forms of social media that you can check out the band from other websites. That's all I have to say about Fractures by Dakesis. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.